This is Maddie,
And this is Jordan.
and we are talking about the chemical changes in food and beverages. We will be showing 2 experiments that demonstrate density differences and 1 experiment that deals with electric conductivity.
Density is the measurement of how much stuff is packed into a specific space. Density equals mass, so stuff, divided by volume, which is space. Nearly every substance has a different density. This is the case for the solutions we will make out of sugar and water.
By varying the amount of sugar in the colored water, but keeping the water consistent in the different glasses, you create solutions that have different densities. The more sugar that is mixed into a solution, the higher the density of that solution.
You will need granulated sugar, 6 regular glasses, a liquid measuring cup, a stirring spoon, a clear straw, it has to be clear, a teaspoon, and either gel food coloring or liquid food coloring.
I'll start by putting a cup of hot water in all these glasses.
Then we will take the food coloring and we will make red. And then we will make orange. So a little bit of red and a little bit more of yellow. And then we will make yellow. Next is green. And then blue. And last, purple. And then we stir. So here's the red, purple and blue, orange, green, and yellow.
Now we'll put different amounts of sugar in all the different cups to create different densities. So first we start with 1 teaspoon in the red. 2 teaspoons in the orange. 3 in the yellow.
And we will mix these together in the hot water.
4 in the green. 5 in the blue. 6 in the purple. Now to create the rainbow, we stick the straw in all the different 6 cups. You stick it in the water and cap your finger on it at the height you want it so it stays in the straw. Do not let go of it outside of the waters because then you will lose your solutions. Okay, we will start with the red. Red. Orange. Yellow. Green. Blue. And lastly, purple. So you can see the rainbow in the straw because of the different densities that layer into the straw. They don't combine because they have different densities, and they stay this way. And the purple stays on the bottom because it has the heaviest density, and the red stays at the top because it has the least density. Next, we will show how electricity in a balloon can stop the flow of cornstarch. When you rub the balloon on a coarse surface like Jordan's head, you give the balloon additional electrons. These new electrons create a negative static charge. Meanwhile, the cornstarch has a neutral charge.
When an object has a negative charge, it will repel the electrons of other objects and attract the object's protons. When the neutrally charged object is light enough, like the dripping cornstarch in this case, the negatively charged object will attract to the lightweight object. This will make the cornstarch stop the flow.
We will be using cornstarch, a glass bowl, vegetable oil, a measuring cup, and a balloon.
First, we will pour 1/4 cup of cornstarch into a mixing bowl. Cornstarch, 1/4 cup. I'm going to take my spoon and measure out 1/4. I'm just going to measure like this.
Then I'll add 1/4 of vegetable oil to the mixture.
We will then stir the mixture until it thickens.
Now I'll take our balloon and negatively charge it on Jordan's head, which takes time. Okay, now I'll take the cornstarch and start the dripping. And I add the balloon and it stops. And I drip and it stops. And it'll move toward the balloon where the electrons are.
You can see where it started to touch the balloon too.
Finally, we will show how 2 different densities in a glass of water can either make an egg sink or float.
The first egg sinks to the bottom of the glass. of regular tap water. This is because the raw egg has a greater density than the regular tap water. When you add salt to the water, you increase the density. This is to say the salt packs in the same volume of water. With enough salt added to the water, the density of the water is greater than the egg, allowing the egg to float. So first off, we will take a glass, just a regular glass, and fill it all the way to the top with water. Yes. Yep. Okay. And then we will take a regular egg and drop it in, and watch as it sinks to the bottom.
The second glass will fill half full with water and add 4 tablespoons of salt.
Half full.
It's like we have to prove ourselves. 1, 2. Then we'll stir. And fill it up the rest of the way. And stir again. Then we add this egg into the salt water. And as you can see, it floats at the top.
If you can barely see that here. There, you can see it now.
At the top. This is because this water has salt in it, and this water does not.
Density!
Density!
Okay, that's the end of it.